Hey everyone, welcome back to Practice English Anytime. I'm Maya.
And I'm Alex. Today we have a very delicious and practical topic.
That's right. Today we are going to learn English at a hotel breakfast.
Yes, hotel breakfast is a wonderful experience. A large spread of food, a beautiful dining room, and friendly staff to help you.
And it is also a great place to practice English, reading labels, asking for things, and describing food.
We will follow Maya and me as we come down to the hotel dining room, explore the breakfast buffet, order from the hot menu, and enjoy our morning meal.
We will also stop from time to time to explain important vocabulary.
So don't worry if you are a beginner. We always speak slowly and clearly.
Just relax and enjoy the story.
But before we start, we have a small question for you.
Listen carefully to the story and try to find the answer.
Here is today's question.
At a hotel breakfast buffet, what do you call the style of serving where all the food is laid out on a long table and guests serve themselves?
The answer is in the story. If you find it, please write it in the comments below.
Writing your answer in English is great practice, so please try.
All right. Are you ready?
Let's begin the story.
Good morning, Alex. Did you sleep well?
Very well, thank you. And I am absolutely starving. I cannot wait for breakfast.
Starving. Extremely hungry.
Yes. Starving is an informal way of saying very, very hungry. I am starving means I am extremely hungry. Of course, it is an exaggeration, but a very common one.
Exaggeration. Saying something is more extreme than it really is.
Exactly. To exaggerate means to describe something as bigger, worse, or more extreme than it actually is. I am starving is an exaggeration. You are very hungry, not literally dying.
Ha! I understand. Now, here we are. The hotel dining room.
Oh, it looks beautiful. High ceilings, white tablecloths, large windows with natural light coming in.
Yes, hotel dining rooms are usually very elegant and welcoming in the morning. The natural light makes everything feel fresh and bright.
And I can see a long table at the side of the room, absolutely covered in food. That must be the buffet.
Yes, the buffet is the central feature of most hotel breakfasts. A buffet is a style of serving where all the food is laid out on a long table and guests help themselves, serving their own portions.
Help themselves, take what they want on their own, without a waiter bringing it.
Exactly. To help yourself means to take what you want independently. At a buffet, you walk along the table, choose what you like, and put it on your own plate.
No waiting for a waiter. Very efficient.
Yes, and the great thing about a buffet is that you can go back as many times as you like. You are not limited to one plate.
Oh, I like that very much. And I see a member of staff at the door. She is smiling at us.
Good morning. Welcome to breakfast. Do you have your room number?
Yes, room 314.
Perfect. Breakfast is included in your stay. Please help yourself to the buffet, and our kitchen team can also prepare hot dishes to order. A server will come to your table shortly.
Thank you very much.
The staff member said, breakfast is included in your stay. That means we don't pay extra for breakfast?
Correct. When breakfast is included, it is part of the room rate, the price you paid for the room. You do not pay separately for the food.
And she said, hot dishes to order. That means we can also request freshly made hot food.
Yes, many hotel breakfasts have two parts, the self-service buffet and a hot kitchen menu. At the buffet, you serve yourself. For the hot menu, you order from a server and the kitchen prepares it fresh.
The best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds. Getting the advantages of two different things at the same time?
Exactly. The best of both worlds means you enjoy the benefits of two different options. Here, the convenience of the buffet and the freshness of made-to-order hot food.
Now, let's explore the buffet, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's stop here for a moment.
Great start. Let's look at some important words we just heard.
First word, starving. Extremely hungry. An informal exaggeration. I am starving means I am very, very hungry.
Second word, exaggeration. Describing something as more extreme than it really is.
Third word, buffet. A style of serving where food is laid out on a long table and guests serve themselves.
Fourth word, to help yourself. To take what you want independently without being served.
Fifth word, included. Part of the price already paid. Breakfast is included means no extra charge.
Sixth word, room rate. The price paid per night for a hotel room.
Seventh word, to order. To request a specific dish from the kitchen to be freshly prepared.
Eighth word, the best of both worlds. Enjoying the advantages of two different options at the same time.
8 important words. Now let's go back to the story. Time to explore the buffet.
Here we are at the buffet. Look at all of this food.
It is incredible. I don't know where to start.
Let's walk along the table from the beginning. The buffet is usually organized in sections. The first section here is the bread and pastry section.
I can see so many types of bread. White bread, wholemeal bread, rye bread, rolls, croissants, pain au chocolat, and muffins.
Yes, rye bread. That is the darker, denser bread with a slightly sour flavor.
Yes, rye bread is made from rye flour instead of wheat flour. It is darker in color, denser in texture, and has an earthy, slightly tangy taste. Very popular in Northern European countries.
And there is a toaster here on the side.
Yes, many hotel buffets provide a toaster for guests to toast their own bread. You put in the slice, press the lever, and in a minute or two, golden toast.
Lever, the handle you press down to start the toaster?
Yes. A lever is a handle or bar that you press or pull to operate something. The toaster lever starts the toasting process.
Now, the next section. Cold cuts and cheeses.
Cold cuts. That is sliced, cured meats served cold?
Yes, cold cuts are thinly sliced meats, like ham, salami, turkey, and pastrami, served cold as part of a breakfast or charcuterie spread.
Charcuterie? A French word for a selection of cured and preserved meats?
Yes, charcuterie refers to prepared and cured meat products, salami, prosciutto, pâté, and more. At a hotel breakfast, you often see a small charcuterie selection.
And the cheeses? I can see so many types.
Yes, common hotel breakfast cheeses include mild cheddar, Gouda, brie, and cream cheese. Some hotels also provide cottage cheese.
Gouda, a Dutch cheese, mild and slightly sweet?
Yes, Gouda is a popular Dutch cheese. It is smooth, mild, and slightly sweet when young. As it ages, it becomes harder and stronger in flavor.
And brie, that is the soft French cheese with a white rind?
Yes, brie is a soft French cheese with a white velvety rind on the outside and a creamy, smooth center. Very rich and indulgent for breakfast.
Rind, the outer layer or crust of a cheese?
Yes, the rind is the outer coating of a cheese. On brie, the rind is soft and edible. On some harder cheeses, the rind is too tough to eat.
Now, the next section, fresh fruit.
Yes, a good hotel breakfast always has a fresh fruit section. Sliced melon, berries, grapes, pineapple, citrus fruits. very colorful and refreshing.
Citrus fruits? Fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruit?
Yes, citrus fruits are bright, tangy fruits with a high vitamin C content. Oranges, mandarins, grapefruit, lemons, and limes. Very healthy for breakfast.
And I see fruit juices here too. Orange juice, apple juice, grapefruit juice.
Yes, freshly squeezed orange juice is often considered the gold standard at hotel breakfasts. Squeezed from fresh oranges right there, not from a carton.
Gold standard? The best and most desired version of something?
Exactly. The gold standard means the highest quality version, the one everything else is compared to. Freshly squeezed OJ is the gold standard of breakfast juice.
Now the next section. Cereals and yogurt.
Yes, here you can see granola, muesli, cornflakes, and porridge. And next to them, yogurts. Plain yogurt, flavored yogurts, and Greek yogurt.
Muesli. That is a mixture of oats, nuts, seeds, and dried fruit, eaten cold with milk.
Yes, muesli is a popular European breakfast cereal made from raw oats, nuts, seeds, and dried fruit, usually eaten cold with milk or yogurt, very nutritious.
And porridge. Oats cooked with hot water or milk until thick and creamy.
Yes, porridge is oats cooked slowly with milk or water until they become a thick, warm, creamy dish, very comforting and filling on a cold morning.
Comforting, making you feel warm and at ease.
Yes, comforting means giving a feeling of warmth, safety, and ease. Warm porridge on a cold morning is deeply comforting.
And Greek yogurt. How is it different from regular yogurt?
Greek yogurt has been strained to remove excess liquid, making it much thicker and creamier than regular yogurt. It is also higher in protein.
Strained. Pass through a filter to remove liquid?
Yes, to strain means to pass a liquid through a filter or cloth to remove solids or excess liquid. Greek yogurt is strained, which is why it is so thick.
Let's pause here for a moment.
So much wonderful breakfast vocabulary. Let's review.
First, rye bread. A darker, denser bread made from rye flour with an earthy, slightly tangy flavor.
Second, lever. A handle or bar that you press or pull to operate something.
Third, cold cuts. Thinly sliced, cured meats served cold, like ham, salami, and turkey.
Fourth, charcuterie. A French term for a selection of prepared and cured meat products.
Fifth, rind. The outer layer or crust of a cheese. On brie, the rind is soft and edible.
Sixth, citrus fruits. Bright, tangy fruits high in vitamin C. Oranges, grapefruit, lemons, limes.
Seventh, gold standard. The highest quality version of something, the best of its kind.
Eighth, muesli. A mixture of raw oats, nuts, seeds, and dried fruit, eaten cold with milk or yogurt.
Ninth, porridge. Oats cooked slowly with milk or water until thick and creamy, warm and comforting.
10th, strained. Passed through a filter to remove excess liquid. Greek yogurt is strained to make it thick.
10 great words. Now let's go back to the story. Time to order from the hot menu.
Now, let's sit down and order from the hot menu. A server is coming to our table.
Good morning, I'm James. Can I get you some drinks to start? Tea, coffee, or juice?
I'll have a pot of tea, please. English breakfast tea, if you have it.
Of course. And for you?
A black coffee, please. And could I also have a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice?
Absolutely. And would you like to order anything from the hot kitchen?
Yes, please. What do you have on the hot menu?
We have a full English breakfast, a continental breakfast, eggs any style, pancakes, waffles, and smoked salmon with scrambled eggs.
A full English breakfast. Let me explain that. This is a very British and very famous breakfast.
Yes. Tell us what is in a full English breakfast.
A full English breakfast, sometimes called a fry-up, includes bacon, sausages, fried or scrambled eggs, baked beans, grilled tomatoes, sautéed mushrooms, and toast, sometimes also black pudding.
Black pudding, what is that?
Black pudding is a type of sausage made from pork blood, fat, and oatmeal. It sounds unusual, but it is a beloved traditional British food with a rich, deep flavor.
And grilled tomatoes. Tomatoes cooked under a grill until soft and slightly charred.
Yes, grilled means cooked under direct heat from above, in a grill or broiler. Grilled tomatoes are halved and cooked until soft, slightly golden, and sweet.
Charred, lightly blackened from the heat.
Yes, charred means slightly burned on the surface from high heat. A little char adds flavor without burning the food completely.
And sautéed mushrooms, cooked quickly in a pan with butter.
Yes, to sauté means to cook quickly in a small amount of fat over high heat. Sautéed mushrooms are golden, buttery, and flavorful.
And a continental breakfast. How is that different?
A continental breakfast is lighter and simpler. It usually consists of bread, pastries, butter, jam, fruit, juice, and coffee or tea. No hot cooked items.
Continental, relating to the European continent?
Yes, continental refers to mainland European style. European breakfasts are traditionally lighter than British or American ones. More bread and pastry, less cooked food.
I think I'd like a full English, please.
And I'll have the smoked salmon with scrambled eggs and a side of wholemeal toast, please.
Smoked salmon? Salmon that has been preserved and flavored using smoke.
Yes, smoked salmon is salmon that has been cured and then cold smoked, exposed to smoke at a low temperature. It becomes silky, rich, and slightly salty. A very elegant breakfast choice.
Silky, smooth, and soft, like silk fabric?
Yes, silky describes a texture that is very smooth and soft to the touch, or on the palate. Smoked salmon has a beautiful silky texture.
Wonderful choices. Your drinks will be right out, and your food will be about 10 minutes. Please enjoy the buffet while you wait.
Thank you, James.
Let's stop here for a moment.
More wonderful words from the hot menu section. Let's review.
First, full English breakfast. A traditional British cooked breakfast with bacon, sausages, eggs, beans, tomatoes, mushrooms, and toast.
Second, fry-up. An informal British name for a full cooked breakfast.
Third, black pudding, a traditional British sausage made from pork blood, fat, and oatmeal.
Fourth, grilled. Cooked under direct heat from above. Grilled tomatoes are soft, slightly golden, and sweet.
Fifth, charred, lightly blackened on the surface from high heat.
Sixth, to sauté. To cook quickly in a small amount of fat over high heat. Sautéed mushrooms are golden and buttery.
Seventh, continental breakfast. A lighter European-style breakfast of bread, pastries, fruit, and drinks. No cooked items.
Eighth, smoked salmon. Salmon preserved and flavored using smoke. Silky, rich, and slightly salty.
Ninth, silky, very smooth and soft, like silk fabric. Describes the texture of smoked salmon.
9 more great words. Now let's go back to the story. The food has arrived.
Here is your full English breakfast. Bacon, 2 sausages, 2 fried eggs, beans, grilled tomato, mushrooms, black pudding, and toast. And your smoked salmon with scrambled eggs and wholemeal toast.
This looks absolutely magnificent. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your breakfast. Please let me know if there is anything else you need.
Thank you, James.
Now, let me look at my full English. Where do I start?
Ha! The traditional approach is to eat a bit of everything together. A piece of bacon, a bit of egg, a forkful of beans, maybe a mushroom. Each bite is different.
Forkful. The amount of food that fits on a fork?
Yes, a forkful is the amount of food carried on one fork. A spoonful is the amount on one spoon. A mouthful is the amount that fits in your mouth.
And my smoked salmon with scrambled eggs? This is truly elegant. The salmon is so silky, and the eggs are perfectly soft and creamy.
Now, while we eat, let me ask about some breakfast-specific vocabulary. What is the difference between marmalade and jam?
Great question. Both are fruit spreads, sweet, preserved fruit you put on bread or toast. But jam is made from any fruit: strawberry jam, raspberry jam, blackcurrant jam, and includes the whole fruit or pulp.
Pulp, the soft, fleshy inner part of a fruit.
Yes, pulp is the soft, juicy flesh of a fruit. Jam contains pulp, pieces of fruit. Marmalade, on the other hand, is made specifically from citrus fruits, usually oranges, and includes the peel.
Peel, the outer skin of a fruit.
Yes, peel is the outer skin. Marmalade includes thin strips of citrus peel, which gives it a slightly bitter, tangy flavor, quite different from the sweetness of jam.
So marmalade is for people who like a little bitterness with their sweetness.
Exactly. It is an acquired taste, something you learn to like over time.
Acquired taste, something that is not immediately pleasing but grows on you with experience.
Yes, an acquired taste is something that takes time and repeated exposure to appreciate. Marmalade, dark coffee, and olives are all common examples.
And what about the condiments at the table? I see salt, pepper, ketchup, brown sauce, and hot sauce.
Brown sauce. That is very British. It is a tangy, slightly sweet, slightly spicy sauce with a base of vinegar, tamarind, and spices. Many British people put it on their full English breakfast.
Tamarind, a tangy, sour tropical fruit used in sauces and cooking.
Yes, tamarind is a tropical fruit with a very sharp, sour flavor. It is used in many sauces and dishes across Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean.
Now, one more thing I want to ask. The pot of tea. There are several things around it. A tea strainer, a small jug of milk, sugar cubes.
Yes, a pot of tea in a hotel comes with several accompaniments. A tea strainer is a small mesh tool placed over your cup to catch the loose tea leaves as you pour.
Tea strainer, a small sieve for pouring tea.
Yes, a strainer has small holes that let the liquid through but catch the solid pieces. A tea strainer catches the leaves.
And sugar cubes, that is sugar pressed into small cube shapes.
Yes, sugar cubes are compact blocks of compressed sugar. You drop 1 or 2 into your tea and stir. More elegant than loose sugar from a spoon.
And the small jug of milk, that is a creamer?
Yes. A small jug of milk for tea or coffee is called a creamer or a milk jug. You pour a little into your drink to taste.
Everything is so thoughtfully presented at a hotel breakfast.
That is what makes it special. The attention to detail, the small jug, the sugar cubes, the tea strainer, everything is considered.
This has been a wonderful breakfast. I feel completely ready for the day.
That is the purpose of a good breakfast, to set you up for the day ahead.
Set you up, prepare you, and give you energy for what comes next.
Exactly. To set someone up means to prepare them well for something. A good breakfast sets you up for a productive and energetic day.
And that's the end of today's hotel breakfast story.
What a wonderful and filling morning. We arrived at the dining room, explored the buffet, ordered from the hot menu, and enjoyed a beautiful breakfast.
And we learned so much English vocabulary, from buffet items to cooking methods to condiments and spreads.
Let's do a final review of 10 key words from today.
First, buffet, a style of serving where food is laid out and guests serve themselves.
Second, to help yourself, to take what you want independently at a buffet.
Third, cold cuts, thinly sliced cured meats served cold, ham, salami, turkey.
Fourth, porridge, oats cooked with milk or water until warm and creamy, very comforting.
Fifth, full English breakfast, the traditional British cooked breakfast, also called a fry-up.
Sixth, to saute, to cook quickly in a small amount of fat over high heat.
Seventh, smoked salmon, salmon preserved using smoke, silky, rich and slightly salty.
Eighth, marmalade, a citrus fruit spread with peel, slightly bitter and tangy, an acquired taste.
Ninth, acquired taste, something that takes time and experience to appreciate.
10th, to set you up, to prepare you well, and give you energy for the day ahead.
10 key words. Practice them, and next time you sit down to a hotel breakfast anywhere in the world, you will understand everything on the buffet and feel confident ordering from the hot menu.
Whether you are staying in London, New York, Paris, Tokyo, or anywhere, hotel breakfast vocabulary is universally useful.
Now, one last time, today's question.
At a hotel breakfast buffet, what do you call the style of serving where all the food is laid out on a long table and guests serve themselves?
Did you find the answer in the story? Write it in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe to our channel.
We upload new videos every week with slow, clear English for beginners.
Thank you so much for watching Practice English. Anytime.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and never be afraid to make mistakes.
Mistakes are how we learn.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.